Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And in the spirit of this holiday, let me ask you this question. As those who follow Jesus, is our thankfulness just something we feel? Is it just something we keep personal, like my faith is personal? Or should it affect how we love the world? Well, let's talk about this today and let's get started. Hey, Steve here at Silk Road Catalyst, and welcome to our channel, where our aim with this channel is to help you grow in your knowledge, know-how, and involvement in global missions. To get us started on today's topic, let's first hear from my pastor, Richard Smith.
I was at my daughter's house yesterday cleaning up in the backyard, and there was one particular tree or bush, I don't even really know what to call it, but it was just nothing but thorns, and I cut it and cut it and cut it. I was so careful. And even despite wearing thick gloves, I continued to just cut my fingers as those thorns went right through those gloves. And over again, I would just look at that stick with all those thorns, and I would say, Jesus, thank you for wearing those thorns. Can I ask you a question? When is the last time you have said those words to Jesus? Thank you for wearing those thorns on your brow. Those thorns, they unlock all the chains of guilt. Those thorns, they open the gate of heaven. Those thorns cause you to be adopted as a son or a daughter of God. Those thorns cause 100,000 sins in your heart to be removed and erased. When is the last time you've said to Jesus Christ, thank you for the thorns? Think about your conversations over the past 3, 4, 5 months, 6, 7, 8 months. Things that you've been impassioned about. How many times in the past 8 months have the words come out of your mouth, Jesus, thank you for the thorns? How sad it is. So many other things have dominated our attention other than the thorns.
How often are we thankful for the thorns? And how often do we meditate on what Jesus endured? Not just did, but endured for us. And is our gratitude for what Jesus endured on the cross translating into action? We need to remember that when God said He loved you and I, He just didn't say it and call it a day. He lived it. He proved it by His actions. As such, our actions should prove our gratitude for what Jesus endured and accomplished on the cross and through His resurrection. And a key way that we can do this is to sacrifice on our part to ensure that every man, woman, and child in this world, regardless of who they are, whether they're friend or foe, or whether they're our neighbors across the street or those 8,000 miles away, have access to the gospel. And you know what? That demands sacrifice. Sacrifice on our part, our time, our resources, and even our lives. So I encourage you, don't fall trapped to a pseudo-earthly form of thankfulness, one that is self-focused. But instead, live out your gratitude. Fulfill the 2 greatest commandments, even among your enemies. And as you do that, fulfill the Great Commission, both locally and globally. Let's show the world we care. Let's show them that we love them. Let's do whatever we need to do, whatever we have to do, whatever we need to sacrifice to get the gospel to those who need it. To those who needed to hear it the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th time, but also to those who have never had the opportunity to hear it the first time. Let's prove our gratitude through our actions. I'll see you next time.